Welcome to the Vegan Spice. My name is Joseph. Digestive health, kidney function, anemia, hair follicles, you name it, guys. Antioxidants, anti-inflammatory. What are we doing today? You guessed it, another smoothie bowl. Absolutely love these. Let's get it now. Alright guys, we are doing a smoothie bowl. I love these. I do them practically every day. Hydration, digestion, hair follicles, skin complexion, you name it, this guy is going to be packed. You can go ahead and substitute any of the ingredients, guys, alright? So with this right here, I have about 2 bananas. If you want to use more bananas, go ahead and use more bananas. It's not a big deal. You can substitute anything that you want. Like the blueberries, like the strawberries, like the raspberries, the hemp seeds, the flax seeds, okay? I'm not going to use any milk, commercial type of milk. I try to limit that because of the extra ingredients, the guar gums, the xanthams, the carrageenans, so on and so forth. So I have a glass jar blender here, Pencrest from the 1970s. Absolutely love the vintage type of blenders and the old school appliances. Got a few, we're going to be doing them in some upcoming videos, you name it. So I have these little mini blueberries right here, the mini ones, all right? We got about a half a cup in there, and I'm going to be doing some flaxseed, guys. Flaxseed is good for the omega-3s. You name it, it's packed. So we got some omega-3 in there, right? Then I have some hemp hearts. The hemp hearts are the middle of the hemp seeds. These guys, let me give you a close-up like I always do. Gotta inform you, right? These guys right here are the hemp hearts. The meaty portion of the hemp seeds, the inside. And if you look at some of my videos, I make my own hemp milk. Beautiful. Packed, I can't tell you enough. Packed with amino acids, a full spectrum, protein, fiber, you name it. I absolutely love these. I'm only going to be putting about half of this in because I want to use the other half for the smoothie bowl. Okay, guys? And some strawberries. So frozen strawberries. All right. So now with that being said, with the milks and the waters and so forth, I'm going to go ahead and use some water. I'm not going to be using the commercial type of milk, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of eye it right here and see what I got going on. Again, I do not want it too thick and I do not want it too thin. So we're going to go ahead and sample this, and if I need to add more, I can add more, all right? So the purple color comes from these wild blueberries, guys, the mini ones. I'm going to give you a close-up. Look at that. Look at the difference. The wild blueberries, very rich and darker, picked at its peak, okay, during the season, frozen, which retains most of the nutrients. And then you have the blueberries over here. These guys are power-packed also. But we're going to go ahead, and this right here is looking beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and bring you down here. Right here, this looks absolutely gorgeous as is, right? So I'm going to go ahead and move some of these over here, bring the bowl a little bit up close, kind of switch this around a little bit so you can see a little bit better. All right. So with this being said, I do have the wild blueberries and the regular blueberries. I do have these guys right here, the hemp hearts, all right? We do have the strawberries, the raspberries, and bananas for the topping right here. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go ahead and pour this in. I'm going to do that right in front of you, all right? Make your mouth water. Wow, look at that. And I still have some extra for later on. That's exactly what I'm looking for. All right, so what I want to do here. So when you decorate this, your smoothie bowl at home, it's unlimited on what you could do, okay? So let's go ahead and get some color in here with a little bit of bananas on this side. We're going to go ahead and just stripe them over here. And all my bananas over here are breaking on me, which is fine. There's no rhyme or reason. Just make it look pretty and you're good to go. All right, that is coming up so well, isn't it? Let's go ahead and do some strawberries. Let me see right here. We're going to go ahead and put them over on this side right here. We're just going to flange a couple on this side and flange a couple on this side over here. Like so. Beautiful. I do want a couple of these blueberries, these wild blueberries. Gives it a nice deep type of rich color and flavor. Absolutely love these. You can buy these in the store in the frozen section, guys. These aren't fresh, but these are going to be in the frozen section. All right. Put a little bit over here. Put these guys right next to each other. Just kind of take your time. All right. Do these very nicely. Nice. Move it along. Put that there. Got to get a little bit more up here and a little bit more over here, guys. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Nice. Let's go ahead and do some hemp hearts down the middle. A nice thick strip right there. Okay. We do have some of these, let me see, these raspberries that I'm going to be cutting over here because these guys are a little bit too big. So we're going to go ahead and line them up down the middle. Everything you can go ahead and substitute. If you don't like the raspberries, you can go ahead and do that. Look at that. That is looking so good. I have some eating to do, guys, don't I? We'll put that there. Just don't cut yourself when you're doing it. All right, take your time. Remember, whatever diet or lifestyle you live, okay, you can always benefit from the colors of the rainbow, more fruits and vegetables. All right. It works for me, all right? Look at that. That is looking so good as is, and I still have a few more things right here. So these big blueberries, I think I'm just going to go one right here, and then one right here, okay? Maybe a few more right here, and a few more right here, okay? We're going to probably maybe one of these guys in the middle right here. Striping down the middle with the wild blueberries. I absolutely love wild blueberries. We're going to do a little bit more right here. One more. And last but not least, I do have some cinnamon that I'm just going to go ahead and dust it with. Cinnamon is good for the blood pressure, guys, okay? Look at that. This looks crazy good. Fix that blueberry on the side over there. Let me go ahead and give you an up-close personal of that, all right? So let's go over this. The blueberries, guys, weight control, digestion improves that. Then we have the raspberries right here. Good for the blood pressure, good for the fiber, helps with what? Anemia, boosts immunity. This guy right here, the raspberries are in my top 5, guys. Then we have the hemp hearts, probiotics, the zinc, the iron, the magnesium, you name it. Absolutely love these guys. Power packed right here. Then we have the flaxseed that I added earlier with the vitamin E, the hair follicles, omega-3s, you name it, we got it in there. Bananas for the kidney function, the digestion. What else? As a matter of fact, you know what I have right here? Look at that. Cayenne pepper. We're going to give it just a little bit of heat. Sprinkle a little bit of heat on there. What's the cayenne pepper good for? We have anything from joint pain to blood circulation to congestion, guys. We have it all right here at The Spice. Thanks for watching. Be safe. Be yourself. Remember, you got this. Own it. You're worth it. I'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.